What are your ambitions for this season?
Win it all. In my opinion, I work so hard every day. I hate the idea that we're underdog. No, we have an incredible group. One of the best in the world, not the best. One of the best in the world. No, he's not the best. So in each position, you're gonna find the players really one of the top 3 in the world. So why we don't win it? This city and this club has to always fight on everything.
Mohamed Salah has signed a new contract until 2027, and we can go to Liverpool's training ground now and join Vinny O'Connor, who has raced over there. Vinny, can you tell us about the deal? What has pushed this one over the line?
Well, these have been negotiations that have been going on for several months now, headed, of course, by Richard Hughes. And there seemed to be a will on both sides, certainly from the football club and from Mo Salah himself as well, to get this deal done. Throughout the discussions, it was clear that the desire of both parties really was to reach an agreement on this. And this is a general point really relating to Liverpool's strategy at the moment. Their ambition is to recruit and retain the best talent, and that must remain hand in hand with the sporting, financial and overall best interests of the football club as well, which again I suppose is why this deal has taken a little bit of a while to come to fruition as well, because obviously Mo Salah himself is looking for the best possible deal. But when you look at his record since joining Liverpool in 2017, then there is no question that Mo Salah really belongs in the highest echelons of world's football and the world's most outstanding footballers as well. And as such, I suppose this deal represents a mutual commitment to maintain and, where possible, enhance the standards which the player and club continue to aspire to at home and abroad as well. So again, showing the ambition of the football club and Mo Salah over the next couple of years or so as well. You look at Mo Salah's record, I think you guys have just been speaking about it as well. 243 goals and has made 110 assists in 392 appearances for Liverpool. Only 2 players have scored more goals for Liverpool in the history. That's Ian Rush and Roger Hunt as well. And again, as I say, it kind of maintains Liverpool's ambition to continue to grow under Arne Slot, whilst also keeping the best talent that they have here at the football club. The next step, obviously, and we're expecting it to be not too far away, it would be possibly in the coming days, coming weeks, Virgil van Dijk confirming that he'll be staying at the club, and we await developments, of course, on Trent Alexander-Arnold's future as well.
Well, that's just it, Vinny, with the sort of that trio of players, that there's been that uncertainty. And Trent Alexander-Arnold, it looks as though Madrid is calling. Virgil van Dijk still left to be sorted. How much of a relief will this be for the fans, for the club and for Arne Slot, who's, you know, potentially overachieved compared to where people thought this side would be as he took over from Jurgen Klopp?
I think it'll be a relief in some parts. I mean, you look at it, it's come at an opportune moment in the season. Liverpool have lost 3 of the last 4 games, so this is a bit of a boost, I suppose, a bit of good news. And we know what criticism the football club has taken as well. Some a little bit unfairly, given the situation and the unprecedented situation they kind of found themselves in with the changes in the hierarchy. Jurgen Klopp announcing he was going to leave, and why would any footballer at that point commit the future when they didn't know who the incoming boss was going to be, and indeed what life would be like under that incoming boss as well. It has been good. We know how impressed the squad have been with what Arne Slot has brought since he came in as the head coach here. So I think it'll be a relief to the fans, obviously, that Mo Salah will be staying here another couple of years. It's a relief to everyone here, to Arne Slot, the fact that Liverpool don't have to go searching immediately to replace him, or the fact is that they can bring in a long-term successor to him now and move forward, I suppose, in that respect, whilst still having Mo Salah for the next couple of years at the very least as well. They know that they've got someone who is performing at an all-time great level. He's done it again so far this season, of course. And in terms of the fans, well, we know just what they feel for Mo Salah as well. So not only will be the relief from a footballing point of view, the fact that they're keeping one of their icons as well will be much relief to the fan base as well.
Vinny, you talk about all-time greats, icons. I know that Mo Salah is aware of numbers. You mentioned some of the numbers of his goals. There's only 2 Liverpool players have ever scored more for the club. When we talk about Premier League, though, he only needs 30 goals to overtake Harry Kane as second place in the all-time standings. That'll be a real target for Mo Salah, won't it?
I would think so, and Mo Salah has made no secret of his ambition to obtain as many records as possible, be it at club level for the Liverpool Football Club as a whole, but also at Premier League milestones as well. So I would imagine that would form part of his decision. We know, of course, of the interest from Saudi Arabia. I never thought at any point that now was the right time for Mo Salah, given the numbers that he's produced again this season. When you look at those figures where he stands in the all-time greats on that goal-scoring list in the Premier League, then of course it makes sense for him to go again next season and the season after. And who knows if he's still producing those kind of numbers again, whether Liverpool and Mo Salah could extend that even further and get even closer to Alan Shearer at the top of that list.
Yeah, it feels a real feather in the cap for the new sporting director, Richard Hughes. Last season, not too many signings were made, but you said yourself he's been front and centre in the negotiations with Mohamed Salah.
Yeah, I think, you know, Liverpool have attracted criticism as well at times about their transfer policy and not spending big, not spending so much over the last couple of transfer windows as well. But you look at the squad that they've got with the talent like Mo Salah, the fact that they'd overhauled their midfield prior to that as well in Jurgen Klopp's final summer transfer window. Was there really the need? The fact is Liverpool have left themselves in a relatively strong financial position to go again in the transfer market coming up this summer, of course. We keep mentioning Trent Alexander-Arnold's the potential that they're going to have to bring in a right back to replace him. If he doesn't sign that new deal, it's looking unlikely, just from the noises that we're getting at the moment and that speculation continuing around Real Madrid. Whereas Virgil van Dijk, of course, last week said after that defeat to Fulham that he was getting closer to signing a new deal as well. And subsequently we found out about Mo Salah, and then they've made that announcement today. So, as I say, I think Liverpool under Richard Hughes, again, have maintained a relatively sensible transfer policy so far. We've seen the talent that's within that squad, how they've managed to sustain it for most of the Premier League season. Just 2 defeats in the Premier League so far during this campaign. Only one at home, of course, against Nottingham Forest, and that first one away from home in the Premier League against Fulham last weekend. So now Arne Slot will be looking at his squad, and we know the areas that they'd be looking to strengthen, probably at the back once again, perhaps in that forward line as well. So I think the fact that they've been so sensible over the last couple of transfer windows gives them that opportunity now to really build on what has been a fantastic first season overall for Arne Slot.
Brilliant stuff. Thank you, Vinny.
I love being here. I had my best year in my career here.
He's still going. And Salah for Liverpool!
Enjoying my life here, enjoying my football.
Salah!
My family also feels home.
The Egyptian king!
We enjoy every moment in the city and every moment in the club.
Salah still. Mohamed Salah! Mohamed Salah! Oh! That is beyond special!
It's a special moment always when we play in Anfield. There is no place like that. The warmth you feel inside, the song before the game, everything about it. Every moment you score a goal and they sing my song just like something special. والقصة لسه مستمرة.
What are your ambitions for this season?
Win it all. In my opinion, I work so hard every day. I hate the idea that we underdog. No, we have an incredible group. One of the best in the world, not the best. One of the best in the world. No, he's not the best. So in each position, you're gonna find the players really one of the top 3 in the world. So why we don't win it? This city and this club has to always fight on everything.